So guys, today's video we are making the Chinese takeaway super edition sweet and sour chicken. This recipe is absolutely to die for. You've got to give it a go. So simple to make and it tastes phenomenal. So what you're going to need is some sugar, an onion, a red pepper, some tomato ketchup. I've got some rice wine here, or you could use white wine vinegar, garlic paste and some ginger paste, freshly cut pineapple, 1 egg, a chicken breast. This is going to feed 2 people. I've got a tub of corn flour and some pineapple juice. First thing we're going to tackle is get on with the chicken breast. Now you can use chicken thigh for this recipe if you like, but I like to use chicken breast just because I think it goes a little bit further. So first thing we're going to do is butterfly our chicken breast. Then if you cut that into quarters, you can get some nice mouth-sized pieces. You don't want these to be too small, otherwise they'll go like bullets and they'll go rock hard and chewy. So once your chicken's cut into some nice manageable pieces, we're just going to put those into a small mixing bowl. Give it a good season with some salt, some freshly ground black pepper, and then you're going to crack in your whole egg. Don't be afraid at this point, get your fingers in there and give it a right good mix together. What you want to do is just make sure the egg's really well incorporated with all that chicken breast. I'm just quickly going to go and change my gloves. One change of gloves later, what we're going to do now is just get a couple of handfuls of corn flour. You'll probably need about 3 or 4 handfuls in total just to make sure that it's really well combined. Mix it together in the bowl. When it starts to go all clumpy, what I do is just tip it out and then you can get all individual pieces nicely covered with that corn flour. What you want to do is just make sure that they're all separated and each individual piece is covered with flour. Now what we're going to do here is I'm going to half fill my wok with some oil. Make sure you use vegetable oil, don't use a quick burning one like olive oil or something. Quick way of testing to make sure your oil is ready. If you just get a wooden spoon and put it in the bottom, you'll see that it starts to bubble. That means that your oil is ready to fry. So slowly lowering your chicken, a few pieces at a time. Don't overcrowd the pan, otherwise the oil will cool down and they won't fry very well. We're going to fry these off for about 5 or 6 minutes so that they go nice and brown and crunchy on the outside. If you wanted to, you could absolutely just eat these as they are. They are absolutely beautiful, crunchy, crispy. They're just like KFC chicken nuggets. So we're just going to take those off the drain just so that all the excess oil can come off them. And then what we want to do is get our vegetables. So the idea here with the vegetables is to cut everything into the same size pieces as your chicken. That way everything cooks at the same time and you get beautiful texture throughout the meal. When chopping up your pepper, you'll see this little bit of pith down the middle. We don't really want that because it tastes bitter, so just remove that from the stack. Now we have all our vegetables cut. They are all the same size chunks, so these are going to go really well in the dish. This part's really important. So next up we're going to make the sauce then. So to start with, you want to get some pineapple juice and some corn flour. What we're going to do here is just make a corn flour slurry. This is going to thicken your sauce later on when it cooks. So 2 teaspoons of corn flour into 1 tablespoon of pineapple juice and give that a good mix together. Once that's done, we're going to add half a cup of pineapple juice, a teaspoon of garlic paste, a teaspoon of ginger paste, 3 tablespoons of sugar, realising you've got a hole in the side, so then flip it round. Try not to get it all over the side like I did. Then you're going to want 3 tablespoons of your vinegar, followed by 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, and give that a really good mix together so that it's well combined. Now this next bit is very controversial, but you do not have to add it. But what I do is just add 1 capful of red food colouring. That's the only way you really get the authentic Chinese takeaway colour. That's what they do in the takeaway, so that's what I'm going to do here. Once we've got everything together and ready to go, it's time to fry. So in a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil, just chuck in your veggies. You want to fry these off. You do want to keep a crunch on them, but you want to get a little bit of colour as well. Don't cook them so much that they go too soft, because you really do want that crunch throughout the recipe. Once your veggies have had a couple of minutes to fry, what we're going to do is just add the sauce. Now I only add about 3/4 here. It depends how saucy you like it. You've got a little bit left over should you want any more. Now what you'll see now, because of the corn flour in the sauce, as soon as it hits the heat, it will start to thicken and you'll get a beautiful thick sweet and sour sauce. All that's left to do now is just add the chicken back to the recipe and give that a really good mix together. Make sure the chicken's really well incorporated. And there you have it, guys. That is a simple how to make sweet and sour chicken just like they do in a Chinese restaurant. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to become part of the family. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.